thank you so much for clicking onto this video. My name is Eric Kasloff, and this is the first video for my new channel. And I couldn't think of a better way to start off a new channel than by talking about the game Until Dawn. This game was made for people like me. I love horror movies. I make horror movies. I have a podcast where I talk about horror movies. So getting to play a playable horror movie is an absolute gift from above. Supermass Games got what horror movie fans who play games want. That's not a game that plays like a horror movie, but like I said, a playable horror movie. Now, this is a spoiler-free review of the game. If you want spoilers, check out my podcast where I am going to spoil everything about the game. Also, by Monday or Tuesday, I should have a video up where I talk about movies you should watch after playing Until Dawn. Hey, that's enough of the intro. Let's get to what really matters most to me, and that's the story. So, what is the story about? Josh and his two twin sisters, Hannah and Bet, invite their friends to their family's mountain retreat. And I did say that right, mountain retreat. They own the whole mountain. They are Scrooge McDuck rich. Now, since they're all good friends, they decide to play a joke on one of the twins. You know, like you do to your friends. But this joke is so horrible, it causes one of the twins to go out running. She is then followed by her twin sister, and then a tragedy happens. 1 year later, all the friends come back to the cabin because Josh, the brother, invited them all back there. Yeah, the twist you're expecting to come, it happens. So while they're there, they are being stalked by a crazed serial killer. And I love that the Wikipedia plot for the game mentions that he's a crazed serial killer because, you know, you want to separate him from the uncrazed serial killers. And also, you have no clue what the twist of the game's gonna be and who the crazed serial killer is because it's impossible to tell. No, but realistically, that is only part of the story. The game does get really, really deep at some points, but because of what I'm going to talk about in the gameplay portion, I don't want to say too much about the story, but personally, I absolutely love the story in this game. So in a totem, you might see someone catching on fire. You're going to know that that character is going to come near fire at one point, and you have to choose to make decisions that could lead them to their death or lead them to living. Now, you're going to try your best to keep every character alive because if a particular character dies, they are dead through that playthrough. They will not pop up again till the next time you play the game. Now that sucks because that character that died, if they would have lived, could have unlocked more of the story. And I think a big problem people have with the story might be one, they don't get horror movies. They're expecting a Last of Us style story. Or two, and this is more than likely, they had particular characters die who could have unlocked more of the story. One of the other cool parts in the gameplay is your interaction with the psychiatrist. He is going to be asking you a bunch of questions about yourself in the game, like what scares you more, snakes or spiders? I chose snakes during my first playthrough because I am terrified of snakes in real life. So, lo and behold, snakes showed up later on in the game, and it terrified me. Now, one of the tricky things the game does is it will ask you which character you like the most and which character you like the least. The character I picked that I liked the least ended up surviving through a huge portion of the game, and that really upset me. But then when I thought about it, this character that I liked the least, since they lived a little bit longer, I started to almost care about them. I still wanted them to die and made every choice I could to kill them, but they kept on living right until near the end of the game. So now that I've talked about the gameplay, let's get right into my final verdict. So as I was editing, I realized that I forgot to give the game a score because I'm a filmmaker and we're more comfortable behind the camera barking orders or sitting at the desk typing away at a script. So, yeah. So here's the way I'm going to be reviewing games, saying buy it at full price, buy it used, or completely skip it. And I gotta tell you, Until Dawn is definitely worth buying at full price. So just a quick reminder, like I said at the start of the video, I will be doing a video talking about movies you should watch after playing Until Dawn. Also, I have paid off Metal Gear Solid 5 and the Mad Max game, so I am going to the midnight release on Monday. I might video myself at the release, but I will definitely be doing a video of me unboxing the toy that comes with the Mad Max game, as well as showing off the poster. Now, here is a promise. If I'm going to do an unboxing, it's going to be for something cool. I'm not going to unbox a standard edition of a game because I really hate that. But yeah, if you like this video and you want to see me grow as a YouTuber, please hit the subscribe button. And if you're feeling generous, please also hit that like button. Well, thank you for your time and have a great night.